Hi, welcome back to Leslie's Mystic Den. I know it's been a while and I'm happy to be back. I am slowly recovering. I can't really sit down like this for long, so this is going to be a short video. I'm going to try and make it short, but I did want to talk about a little bit about the full moon that happened recently, full moon in Capricorn, the elk moon. All right, so timestamps will be listed in the description box so you can jump straight to the overall reading. I'm just going to be pulling cards that will offer us some more insight into what this full moon really wants us to look into. But in regards to this full moon energy, it's in the Capricorn and it's going to stay with us until January 2025. And this has actually been a long cycle that has now met its completion. I'm not an astrologist, just want to say that, but I did do my own reading and I looked into it and found that it's been a 16-year long cycle. So if we go back to 2008, try and recall what you personally went through during that year and ask yourself what authority figures were surrounding you in that time in your life. 2008 for me, I mean, I think that's when I was a child. So for me, that's regarding like um, my paternal and maternal, so parents, um, and what other things was controlling you in that time. And I know a lot of people, at least this is what I noticed when I was reading about it. For people who live in the US, it was mentioned more in regards to the 2008 crisis, which happened here in the US in regards to our economy failing. And in that time, um, our authority figures were the ones that were ruling in that time, and money, also financial matters, executives, things like that. But if that doesn't, if that's something that you don't relate to, then it's very much so something that you are going through, um, in a more paternal sense, is what I'm getting. Um, but what exactly has this full moon been teaching you? Have you felt like you've been able to take your power back? Have you felt like you've been able to find a sense of control in your life again? Um, I have Capricorn stellium, so this transit affected me a lot. And in looking in my past, I realize now that, like, this is like my personal story where I have completely detached from my parents. I am fully independent. I don't really ask them for much anymore, and I haven't in a long time. I've been able to pull myself away from that, and that's my own journey. Of course, not everybody's parents are the same, but for my journey, I needed to do that to find expansion in my life and feel more grounded with who I am as a person. Um, you know, it's all going to come into play with people differently. So I would definitely check where your Capricorn placements are. If you have a lot of Capricorn in your chart, this transit really affected you either emotionally, externally. Okay, so maybe there was a change in your work. Um, like I'm getting matters of business, so yeah, something associated in your work life. It could also mean that you are just expanding your view on what you want to attain externally. Okay, and Capricorn is very much the zodiac sign to always be in focus and to get things done with diligence. And sometimes it does go overboard, so we also need to check in and get a sense for our balance is what's calling me right now, a sense of balance, okay? And that is what this transit has been putting us through. It's been balancing us out. It's been making us kind of find more joy into what we really want. And full moon is a time to manifest. So there's definitely still time to manifest the life that you want. And it's not just simply doing these rituals every full moon, but implementing small changes in your day-to-day life that you feel you need to change to get to where you want to be, to level up, right? So definitely look into that if you are interested in following the moon cycles. I know I've personally been getting into journaling a lot every day, especially since I've been needing to recover from surgery. Um, I actually had surgery last Wednesday. I had an ovarian cyst. Guys, it was intense. It was my first time ever having surgery. I was very scared, nervous. Um, I definitely had to meditate a few days prior to kind of like get my head into a more positive headspace because I've never been under general anesthesia, and if you don't know what that is, that's where they fully put you to sleep. Okay, and I was very nervous about that. I'd never done that before. Um, it was an interesting experience. Definitely one to remember. But guys, they found a dermoid cyst. Like, I did my own research on what that was, and some people will, it's basically like a jumble of cells in like a weird cyst inside a sac, is what it looked like. And they found skin and hair in mine. It was very eerie. Um, and apparently it had been growing inside me for a long time. And I mean, I found out also that they are hereditary. So if your mom has had one in the past, your grandma, it's more likely to happen like in the next generation. So, ladies, definitely get yourselves checked out if you're experiencing abdominal pain that you are not used to. That's what I had to do. And yeah, it was interesting. Very cool. I kind of wish I kind of wish that they just like numbed my tummy area and so I could have stayed awake to watch the whole thing because I like that kind of stuff. I mean, I am a medical assistant, so oh, hey Rosie. So I guess she's gonna be joining us right now. But you guys haven't seen her in a while, so yeah, this is Rosie. She's been my freaking bestie throughout this entire recovery. She does not leave me at all. I'll wobble to the bathroom and she'll follow me. And she's the best. I'm glad she came by just to say hi to you guys. I thought that was really cute. But yeah, so I mean, that's something that spiritually was affecting me, also. Like, I was just a pain, something that I needed to remove, and I had no idea. And now I'm in the process of healing, and I just find that, like, the synchronicities, right? I removed it, and the full moon in Capricorn just passed, and now I feel like my body is entering a new era of, like, peace inside, if that makes sense. But definitely a journey, guys. If you've ever had surgery, um, let me know how your experience was. I actually ended up getting a like an allergic reaction to the general anesthesia. I ended up getting hives, and if you don't know what that is, it's like a whole bunch of redness showed up all over my face. And yeah, luckily, like the moment I woke up, it took me like an hour to wake up, and yeah, I woke up and I still had some redness. I felt like little bumps on my forehead, but honestly, it was okay. I remember going into the surgery and just telling myself, this is just like a spa treatment. They're gonna give me an IV bag and people pay for those, so I'm just gonna like go with it and enjoy it. And Oh my god, I was also really scared about getting the IV, like the needle in me, but like you can't even see the bruising anymore. Like, oh, that's not where they put that. That's just like another bump. But the nurse, she was such a sweetheart. She put it in through there and it's still a little purplish. She's staying. She's staying for you guys. But my nurse, I will never forget her name. Her name was Elena. She was so sweet, so kind, so patient. She listened to me like while I was like talking and nervous, and I did not even feel the needle when she stuck it in. Like, bless her heart. She was awesome. She made me feel comfortable. She even got me a blanket and like connected it to like a heater, which I really appreciated because I get cold really easily. Like, I I'm not anemic, but I just get really cold, and I was really thankful for that because I was getting cold in the OR. But yeah, I'm so thankful that I made it out okay, and my recovery process is going good. Um, yeah, my doctor was amazing. They put on music for me to listen to. And what's funny is that I had asked them to put music on, and like I think I knocked out like in the next 5 minutes. Like I was just like really grateful that they put music on, like even though I asked, you know. But I was so nervous. But the doctors were amazing. It was interesting being in the operating room. Um, if you guys watch Grey's Anatomy, oh my god, being like in the operating room was just like being in Grey's Anatomy. Like I was just like, oh, um, that's yeah. I found that interesting. But enough about my surgery. I am recovering, and again, I'm sorry I'm posting this a little late. I just couldn't really like sit up like like this right now, and I can't really sit like this for long. It is kind of giving me a little soreness issue. Um, it also makes me just feel a little uncomfortable still. So I just wanted to get this out before you know, it's too late. I know you guys have been waiting, but oh, sorry, boo. But yes, yes, I brought my singing bowl out just to amplify healing energy. Okay, thank you so much for clicking on this video and just listening to me. And this is for you, okay? You, whoever is watching, I hope you're having a wonderful day. If you need some little healing vibes right now, just close your eyes and just allow the vibration of the music to kind of like sing to your ears, okay? Do you like that, or was it too much? She's so cute. Telling you guys, she's the best. I'm glad she's like showing up for you guys right now too. Okay, and I'm gonna pull just a couple cards, not many. But I hope the full moon has been treating you all well. Thank you so much for people who have just stuck around and being patient with me. Thank you. I have been going through a lot of changes this month. It's been kind of like I'm like just a huge change. And you know what? This reminds me, like recently, um, I've been starting to get into my tarot again. I used to do it a lot more frequently, but because of school, I wasn't doing tarot as often as I had liked. And so starting like I think since like Saturday or Sunday, I was like laying in bed trying to just shuffle cards, you know, getting back into my um positive headspace, connecting with my guides, and because I want to be prepared for you guys, and I want to be in a good headspace to provide insightful messages to you. And yeah, I mean, I post these videos for you guys. Of course, I enjoy doing them, but thank you guys so much. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video. That really helps my channel get booted out by the algorithm, the YouTube algorithm. And I am going to apologize in advance. I know my voice is kind of like it's a little dry and raggedy, and that's also a side effect from the general anesthesia. Like I've been still kind of recovering. I've been using my inhaler like every day. Yes, guys, I am an asthmatic, but I have been using my inhaler like every day, and I still can't get that like the ickiness out, you know? I've been trying to drink tea, but there you go. Without further ado, let's pull out a general message. Okay, so what is the overall lesson that the Capricorn full moon transit is teaching us? Okay. And I think I messed up earlier and said that full moon has been in Capricorn for so long. I meant to say the Saturn transit is in Capricorn right now. It was in Aquarius, and it will shift into Aquarius at the end of next year. Just wanted to correct myself. But let's get back. What is the message that is the lesson we are learning from this transit? Spirit, please give us a message of the lesson that we are learning, we're all going through. For those who clicked on this video, what is the lesson that we are learning right now? I'm getting a ringing in my ears. Okay. What is the message? I have 7:17 as I looked into the timer of my camera. We have disruption. Interesting. Do you guys see that? Disruption, number 16. Firm foundation, number 4. Wow. Okay, so I think right now our guides are telling us that this is a time for us to break free from the chains that we have. I'm getting like a picture of like a brain. So maybe we've been stuck in a space where we've just felt shackled by our own oh wow, okay, so I'm ambitions, shackled by our own ambitions. Spirit, that's interesting. I think it's because we are now needing to jump into what we want to do. Like right now there is no restriction to do what we love. And I'm getting like money, the word money. So if you've been curious about how to fix your finances, it seems like you will be creating some sort of financial abundance through something, through a shift that you need to do energetically. Like maybe there's been something in your mind that you've been really wanting to jump into, and it seems like self-doubt has played a role during this transit of the Capricorn and Saturn. But again, and it's been a long cycle, 16 years. So maybe now you are finally ready to jump into something you actually want to do, to jump into a job that you feel like you're ready for. And the universe feels like you're ready for it as well. We got firm foundation. Okay, so this person looks strong. This person looks healthy. And more importantly, the red here and the triangle, to me, that's them being very grounded in their, not just sacral chakra, but, oh my goodness, I can't think of the name. The red chakra that's like on your sternum. So there seems to be like a passion that you have, that the universe is telling you that you are ready for this. You are ready to receive this achievement, and that you are ready to just go forward and get it. Like, and that's why we have this person here. They're ready to climb that mountain. You are awake. See how this person, like, they're awake and like buried, right? How interesting. And I also like that in this card, disruption, like, to me, this is like signifying the chakras. Like, it's time for you to fall into alignment. Yes, time to fall into alignment. See how, like, they're kind of not all, like, they just seem a little, like, not right. See how this is unshifted. It's time for you to shift into this next paradigm. And speaking of shifts, like, let's talk about it. We have definitely jumped into a different timeline, everybody. I mean, when I was feeling a little better and trying to connect to my guides again, I started getting like a ringing in my ears, like on Monday. And was it Monday or Sunday? It was the day where Biden decided to drop the race, and I was just like, something feels different. And I took a little break, went on TikTok, and I saw that he dropped out of the race, and I was like, what is going on? And then I'm getting like TikToks of like Kamala Harris and Brat Summer. Like, I'm sure you guys have seen that meme. I've seen it like on the news, so it's definitely there. And that's the kind of timeline shift that I think we've changed into, like something just like snapped, you know, like, and that's where what we are being aimed towards doing. It's time for us to shift into proper alignment so that we are ready to go towards what we're after, right? So, and I like how in this card, number 4, you can see like there's like different doorways here, right? Different doorways that all lead to that top of the mountain. Okay, so there is definitely something that is meant for you. If you're seeing this, if you're watching this video right now, this is your message for the full moon in Capricorn. Like, there's something that you are ready to accomplish, and all you need to do is to actually start doing it. Start making these external changes. Start with something small even. Maybe your normal routine when you wake up in the morning is getting on your phone, checking TikTok, or just getting up and going to the toilet. Do something a little different. I'm getting a vision of somebody who wakes up and the first thing they do is yoga. The first thing they do is stretching. Like, let's not forget about our physical bodies, okay? Let's get up and stretch, all right? Stretch up like this. I don't know why I'm just feeling like doing it right now. But yeah, let's not forget that we are physical beings going through a spiritual experience, okay? And let me pull final card. Okay. Okay, what is something that my viewers need to hear right now? What is something that my viewers need to hear right now? What is something that my viewers need to hear right now? And thank you again so much for staying this long. If you've liked the video so far, go ahead and subscribe. We can connect again in the next video. Alright, so let's see. What is something that my viewers need to see and hear right now? Okay. Oh. Thank you, Spirit. Alright. What is something... Ooh. Ah! Okay, that just fell from me being silly. But I'm going to take this card. Guys, yes. Number 7. Do not fear the unknown. Okay, yeah. My guides are really telling you guys, like, hey, boo, do what you gotta do. We are guiding you. We hear you. Your prayers are being heard, okay? And you guys have spirit guides as well, angels. Maybe you connect to Archangel Michael, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Azrael. There are so many angels that you can connect to. And they are always, always with you. If you ever feel alone, never hesitate to not connect to them. Like, they are there for guidance. They are there because they want to help you. Living life and not connecting to something spiritually is like only living half of the human experience. So maybe you feel, if you're watching this, a little unsure about what guides are, you know. I don't know, maybe this is you going like, guides, what is that? But no, sometimes all it takes is understanding that guides can also be found in nature. It could be a tree that you pass by every single day, and for some reason every single day you look at it and you're kind of like, interesting. That's a connection. That tree is trying to make a connection with you. You know, it's proven that trees and plants are living and breathing beings, and they are sentient. I truly wholeheartedly believe that. So it's good for humanity to be respectful of those living things, because, you know, even though they are not what we are usually, even though trees and plants are not the usual animals that we connect with on a daily basis, they should still be given respect. They've been here for a long, long time, and they do hold wisdom. And that message could just simply be for somebody out there. Like, maybe you pass by a tree a lot and you catch yourself looking at it. It's a spiritual connection that tree is trying to connect with you. And I'm not saying you have to go hug trees now, but maybe you can journal under a tree and it'll actually make you feel comfortable and maybe just more connected to nature. You can connect to the sun and just allow the sun to heal you, things of that sort. It's you know, it's time to experience something different, and maybe you're not used to that, if I'm connecting to people that aren't spiritual. But give it a shot. You never know if you know, if you'll never know if you enjoy it if you just don't try it. And if you live close to the beach, you can go to the beach and connect to the ocean, okay? It is a healing element. Water is extremely healing. The elementals that control water are eager to connect to people, okay? And again, we should not be fearing the unknown. The unknown is just an opportunity to learn something new, okay? So if you've been wanting to do something and you've been holding it close to your chest and you don't know if you want to put it out into the world yet, it's time to do it. It's time to work on it. It's time to put yourself out there. All right, and with that, I'm going to end the video. Stay tuned for monthly predictions for August 2024. I will have that uploaded by August 1st. And again, thank you so much to those who have stayed this far. I really appreciate you staying this long. And if you enjoyed the video, please leave a tree emoji in the comments so I know you watched this long. And I appreciate you taking the time and your energy to connect with me and watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you later. Bye!